A doctor and his three children were among Palestinians killed by Israeli airstrikes on tents in Mawasi. The doctor worked at Nasser Hospital. Now, at this point, over 1,500 healthcare workers have been killed since October 7th, 2023. Now, the IDF struck a four-story home housing 60 Palestinians in Gaza City. Four people were confirmed dead and 20 were pulled out. And the others are basically buried alive under the rubble or just possibly dead. Now, this goes on a lot with people who just be left behind in the rubble. They don't really talk about that as much, but some of these people, if they're alive, they're just laying there in the darkness, just buried and just suffering. It's a rough thing to even think about, but it's rougher to go through. The civil defense teams in Gaza say the IDF opened fire on them when they try to come in and help. So you'll have buildings that have been destroyed and then people injured that they need help to get out of there, and the IDF won't let these people in to even save the people or rescue. Now, most of the injured in these attacks were women and children, and this is why the world is so upset about this, because these people seem to be getting targeted. And you had IDF soldiers who flat out admitted to Haaretz, which is an Israeli news outlet, that they were giving orders to attack people who were trying to get aid. So it's really not hard to believe that they're just attacking random Palestinians all over the Gaza Strip. It seems that way, and I think that's really what it is, if I'm being honest. Now, pro-Israeli people will say that there's still hostages, in Gaza, which that is fair to say, and I hope they let those people go and release them. But that still doesn't excuse killing random people for no apparent reason.